The schoolyard is a battleground. A gladiatorial arena held for an average of 30 minutes at every school. Blood and sweat is spilled, sacrifices are made, and the strong pick on the weak for sport. However, once every semester, a young warrior will rise up.
Hey, little man. I don't allow vigilantes into my territory. Now go sit on that bench and do nothing until I say so.
Okay, so it goes without saying, the schoolyard is no place for the squeamish. For only the strong survive. Actually, before we start, I would like to take a moment to thank every single one of you for watching this video. You all supported me when I decided to quit something that was slowly making me miserable and move on to something that I've always wanted to do. Making animated videos. And getting back into animation has been a huge mental improvement in my life. That being said, I hope you enjoy my new content, and with that, let's continue. Among the inmates of the educational system, there will always be those who will enjoy a little harassment to break the monotony of the 3 to 9 daily schedule. Wait a minute. The school does time travel, apparently. From teasing to being obnoxious to inflicting actual physical harm, there are kids who will take simple pleasure in tormenting others. Then again, not everyone grows out of this. Not all kids are reflective of their actions or really understand the consequences that come with them. For example, if you picked on little grade school Takoji from back in the day, oh, God have mercy on your soul. I'm not gonna deny that I was a weird kid, but I never took any form of cruelty sitting down. Unfortunately, that had its own problems. That being said, our story takes place on the elementary schoolyard. I was in 4th or 5th grade or something, who remembers, when I saw an orange traffic cone, and I decided to put it on my head because, well, I'm not sure, maybe I was achieving my lifelong dream of becoming Marvin the Martian or something. Anyway, this got me some unwanted attention. Hey boys, look at that kid over there, prancing around like a cone on his head like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz.
Huh. Nobody puts cones on their heads on my playground. Go get 'em, boys.
So a few random kids who didn't know how to mind their own business walked up to me and started throwing balls at my cone-covered head. Hey, stop it. I'm coning here. Okay. Now, despite asking them to cease their ball throwing, they kept doing it. Big surprise. But at the time, being the young goody two-shoes I was, I couldn't understand why they took such pleasure in annoying me. I mean, didn't they have better things to do? No, they don't. They're dumb kids. Hey, for last time, stop it. Seriously. Okay. You've chosen death. Seeing what their hubris had brought upon them, the cowardly lot ran in fear of my unholy rage. But instead of running after them, I instead grabbed a hula hoop and threw it at the closest runaway I could reach. After the hula hoop had snagged under his feet, he started tripping over it like a wasted leprechaun before falling flat on his face. It was glorious. Now, he wasn't hurt, mind you. He just looked like an idiot. Feeling pretty triumphant, I walked away to do something that didn't involve putting cones on my head. But then, someone grabbed onto my arm. I looked up, and it was a woman I didn't recognize. She wasn't a teacher or anything. She'd also grabbed the other kid's arm and was yanking us toward the teacher. But this woman did not grab me gently. She was tugging me like an angry dog walker with no patience. Now I know I don't have much authority here as a mother, but this kid threw a hula hoop at my child. Oh lordy, what a crime. So yeah, apparently this was that kid's mom. I'm sorry, but you could have accomplished this without grabbing onto me like some questionable stranger. Anyway, I explained that he and a bunch of other kids were harassing me and throwing balls at my head while I was wearing a traffic cone. And the teacher's response?
Well, Takoji, you shouldn't have kept putting that cone on your head. You should have expected that they would keep throwing balls at you. So this is really on you.
I'm sorry. What? So my crime is being a target, and these other sadists get to walk away scot-free, including this little gremlin of a child? It was like gaslighting. Somebody torments you, and then you're told that everything is all your fault. Well, I felt pretty ganged up on. But even though I didn't feel like I did anything wrong, I quickly broke down crying and was forced to apologize. So the kid got to walk away with his mom, and even after all this time, I still don't completely understand why he put all the blame on me. Might have been because he didn't know how to stand up to that kid's mom. But you know what, sir? I ain't got nothing to say to you. Wait a minute, what was that kid's mom doing at the playground at lunch? Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot that you made it to the end. I'm sorry that this video took so long, it's been a crazy quarantine. Plus animation takes forever. Anyway, I'd like to thank Mittens, Entrado, and Dolan for lending their voices to this video. Anyway, please support the lovely people who helped me make this video, and I hope to see you next time.